Oh, pardon me. That's a rooster. Yeah, Cherry, just shoot me a message or something when you guys get on. Works for me. Is Barry joining us or no? Yeah, nice. Oh, I'll warn you ahead of time, all of you guys, in case you're unaware. The game did crash on me at least once, like before I even got to the character creation screen. And trying to get into a lobby with people is confusing as hell. I was crushing you. Yeah, I heard about that, Wolfu. You did finally get in though, right? Yeah. Okay. Go through the forest tutorial mission. Okay. You ended up in you got into the actual demo and everything. We're just waiting 3 minutes for the golden saucer challenge, and then I'll finish the. I'm gonna try and finish the MSQ tonight. Another point you wanted to get to? Yeah. Because that's when you can play with other people. If you wanted to. Hi, kitty. There it is. Alright, where is it? Nah, wrong button. Oh, never done this one before. Oh, yes, I have. This is the sealed one. Okay, cat. I can't do this while you're on the keyboard. Ah. Then those bombs there at the end were mean. There's so many right there. Almost. I'm usually better at this. I've never fallen off this one before. God damn it. I just want my tombstones. There we go. Finally. Oh, wait. Actually... Where are you? There you are. New mount. Oh, my back. What this is. What is this one? Oh, innocent Gwyber. How are you flying? You're in luck, sir. I was about to send word to residents told about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small ships, likely from Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. Castrum's supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment. So it's true then? The Ishgardians honestly feared that the worm might rise again? Well, from here that seems rather unlikely. But if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. You're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of Agrius, then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach. I was one quest away from another dungeon that I could have done with Bastion the other day. Did you want to join, Saucy? Alrighty. I'm in VC if you want to join. Up to you, though. Do 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 do. Hello.
Hello.
I found out
Loading
some.
up.
Yeah, no worries. I found out something funny you could do in this game though,
Oh,
from a TikTok or something. I don't remember what it was from. Um, I kind of want to do it to mess with Bastion one day though. because he tanks. In Judy. I gotta figure out which duty. The Castra Meridianum quest or duty.
Yeah.
You can completely steal the aggro from the tank for a minute as a healer
Oh.
with the use of one single spell.
Well, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. You know at the very end of the dungeon when you're what's his name? The guy who made the airship.
Oh, Sid?
Yeah, when Sid is charging up the mech to blow up the force field or whatever he's doing. And you're just fighting
Yes.
some little guys until he shoots it. So if you use Benediction on Sid while he's doing that, you receive all of the aggro from every enemy in the area.
Oh.
So that full fight, it does not matter how much DPS anybody's doing or how much like threat the tank is generating. If you use Benediction on Sid, you get the aggro.
Oh, jeez. Alright, transferring over.
I keep forgetting that you're in a different server.
Alright. I'm in Famford.
It's funny that I still get the invite to company option when I click on your name. Because technically on Famfrit, you're not part of a company. So they still
That
let
is
me
so
do it for
weird.
some reason, even though Wanderer is actually your listed company.
That's still weird.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's the dumbest thing ever. Because, at least to my knowledge still, you're in a different server. You cannot join a company.
Oh my goodness. Are you going DPS
Nah,
or
healer.
alrighty.
I've been enjoying the quick queues with it recently.
Alright.
I've just been trying to use quick queues to get through ARR at this point.
That is fair.
Keeper of the Lake. Where is Excalibur? Isn't this where you get Excalibur? From the Lady in the Lake?
Maybe. Oh, my portrait reset. Alright.
Yeah, it's a bonus of 80 luck and tombstones, which I will not receive because mine are full. Flashbang. Bastion hates it when I do this.
I don't mind it.
I know. Apparently this is how Eevee plays though too. Which is wholly until the tank is at like 10 HP and then heal them. You're fine. Might not be the best healer, but I can keep the tank alive.
It helps.
I hate the toad's tongue thing. The toad themselves isn't bad, but that first move opening tongue is the most annoying thing in the world. What are you trying to do? Play Scorpion? We're not playing that game here. Get over here. Are you still even tired at all at this point, by the way? With all this sleep you got?
Yes, I'm still tired, but after that ramen hit me, oh, I'm wide
Oh,
awake.
yeah. What was it, like, bad, or?
I want to say it might have been bad.
Right, why is those are very intimidating. Why does the bird have nukes and a Gatling gun?
You know, I never noticed that until you pointed it out just now.
Oh, oh. Ow. But that's not the move I wanted. Working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah, they went in the wrong spot, so that was not...
Yeah, I was trying to turn around to use rescue on them because I knew that was not where they were supposed to be, but
Fair enough.
I had to get myself safe first, which took a little bit longer than planned. They were still standing in the bomb. Now rescue's on cooldown, and I didn't even actually manage to rescue them.
All good. Yeah, that fight's a little brutal sometimes.
I like always do the same opening move, which is just always cast regen on the tank.
It helps a lot.
My two most often used things are regen and Medica 2. Because it's double regen, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
And everything else is just arrow and stone.
This next pack might have one.
Why are you always hurt?
I wish I knew.
God damn it, stop standing in the attacks. You have them turned off or something? God, thank God you weren't standing in that one. Gotta hit the alarm, right? Turn it off.
Bye.
So Lunar, have you given Red his feet yet? No, and I never will. Oh, but your tweet said otherwise. Oh, I kind of hate this fight. This one's a lot of moving around. Just letting you know. Oh goody. As long as the summoner doesn't decide to stand in every single attack again, I'll be fine.
Here we go. Move out of the way.
Oh look, he stood in the attack again.
Yeah, just watch that.
And again. Wait, it wasn't this one? He moved this time. Congratulations.
Happy for the summoner.
Oh,
Careful.
that was my bad. I was too focused on damage.
All good.
Something else later. Ah.
Oh, that's
Okay, I'm gonna have to focus a little bit on heals this time. That is a lot of damage going to you.
Yep.
No, heal. Oh, don't interrupt like that. He needs health. Like you went over the edge just enough that I couldn't hear you mid-spell.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine. I was just like, wait, why did it cancel? I was mid-heal. What happened? I started panicking for obvious reasons. Like, don't die. The tank dies, we all die. I do have my raise up again, though, already, which is nice.
This fight's a little.
I am in a cutscene, so.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Alright, dude, didn't mean to wake you from your nap. Go back to bed.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy Lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
I'm back.
Let's go.
Midgard Sommer. Something. Isn't this what the Monster Hunter thing is based off of, I think?
Midgard summary?
Yeah. So in Monster Hunter World, they did the whole Final Fantasy crossover. What am I supposed to do?
I have to grab them.
Oh.
If they come.
So part of it was, so they put Behemoth into the game, and then if you beat Behemoth, it dropped pieces to get you that like full plate Dragoon armor and weapon. And the weapon was a insect glaive, which comes with an insect, obviously. The insect is a spectral dragon.
Okay.
Well, I think this might be what it's based off of.
I can see the correlation here.
Oh, they manifested. That's fun.
Yep. I got him.
Keeps getting bigger. Let's get you some regen, so then I can wail on this thing.
Thank you.
Ow. Oh, it keeps going.
Forgot it does that too.
I was not ready for the repeated lightning strikes. You were gonna get hit so hard there. Oh no, that was the machinist thing. Never mind. Ow. I didn't get out of that fast enough. Ow.
Okay.
Why is the music so calm?
Because Midgard Summer's like a pretty chill dragon. Or whatever. Dragon.
Well, still trying to kill us. Yes, sure.
Yes, pretty much.
Excuse me. Oh, it does have 3 indicators, so I'm guessing it goes 3 times. 4. Okay.
This is pretty much just rinse and repeat. Right here looks safe.
Almost there. Ow. Yep. All that can...
There you go.
Okay, go back to bed. Good boy. That was actually a really boring fight.
It is. That's
I
why a
am
lot
not
of
commending the summoner. I'm sorry, dude. I would have calmed the other guy, but...
people- He left so fast.
You gave me way too much work as a healer.
By
Me?
her
I'm
No,
sorry.
no, not you. The summoner.
and a
The
moment's
summoner.
reprieve.
I can cut some slack because I do it myself of standing in the markers on occasion or like not getting out in time. But when you stand in every single one of them for an entire fight and then continue to do it for half of every other fight.
Speak, mortal, and I shall listen. Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Seven children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus. Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end.
I guess who voices Midgard Somer? I feel like that voice would fit so many scenarios, like in anime and stuff.
Alan Gordon.
Trickery is thy shield.
I'd have to see what else he.
Noble creature is not gifted, but chosen.
What was his name?
Alan Cordoner, like C-O-R-D.
Alan. Or. Dinner?
Yeah.
Probably spelt that wrong. No, that's Ann Gordner. That is not who I was looking for.
Oh.
Is it Corduner?
Yes.
Okay. I was spelling it wrong. Bravely Default, I can see that one. And he's Quintus in Endwalker. Don't know who that is yet, but you probably would.
Maybe, yeah.
Nah, yeah, Midgard Somer in Heaven's Word. Trying to see, like it. Oh, yeah! I finally figured out where I remember him from. He's in Harry Potter.
Ah.
He's Snape.
That would do it.
You got Severus Snape from Harry Potter to voice the dragon. That's great. I didn't even recognize him in this picture. The picture that came up when I searched him was he's put on some years. But it has been, what, 15 years since he was in the Harry Potter movies. Because he was in the Harry Potter in 2009.
Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent.
You consenting to?
Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
Oh. He shot a laser beam in my chest. Part of that was I will not harm thee. That's disconcerting.
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker.
Just a little bit.
Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
Got rid of all my pretty crystals, though.
But strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing. Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
Oh, it's a cute little dragon.
The covenant binds me to thee. I shall watch, listen, and wait.
Wait, did he turn in? Did he spit out like a little baby version of himself?
Pretty much.
Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp.
Was it bad?
I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice. The dragon song heraldeth our beginning and an end.
I'm kind of lost. You may summon Midgard Silver Bay, selecting the entry within your minion guide. So he's turned into a minion.
Yep.
Okay. I finally have a second page of minions. I've had a second page of minions. Never realized. Because I always use the fat cat. He's not in here yet. Do I have to... Not in my inventory. Where is he? Hi, Commonwealth. Welcome back. Oh, there he is. Some Midgard Silver, not the big one, the little one. Yes, they had to specify that. Just beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? But you shouldn't waste your time talking with me. Elfinod left a message stating that you were to return to the Rising Stones at once. How you doing, Common? Hope your day's been good. I'm gonna go walking to a comic store and buy more war. Oh God. Please tell me you're not one of those people who spends like their entire paycheck on Warhammer stuff. They've been pretty good. That's good to hear. Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Benfilia informed me of Sir Aymric's request. You've completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it, and I would hear your report. You conversed with Midgar Somer? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Walking for exercise, might as well go to a store while I'm at it. I don't know if they accept hundos. No change except a 50. As long as you don't spend the entire paycheck. I know people like that. Ow. Stretchy stretch. Ugh. Friday night. 50-50. You swear. We understand that the Worm Lord did not perish and has in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years. Wait, what? I almost got hit by a semi when the light on for the crosswalk. I've had that happen to me before. I got hit by a giant giant pickup truck. Like what's the like a 350 or something? Thankfully they were just like they had stopped and started. So they were going really slow. So it didn't do any damage. But they did still hit me. Yeah, don't get jumped. This is a resurrection and more rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity. Years passing as moments. Excuse me. Ooh.
All good.
Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement. Ugh. Pardon me. I'm ready for bed, but I don't want to go to bed yet. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Self-restraint, Common. Self-restraint. I know I'm not a good person to talk considering how much I've spent on Genshin, but I'm doing better. Self-restraint. Leave the wallet at home or something. Clearly, an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Aymeric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgard-Somer in its entirety. We would acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. I'm trying. That's why I said leave the wallet at home with the cash in it. By the way, don't take the cash out and put it in your pocket and then take the wallet with and then leave the wallet empty wallet at home. For your own protection and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Aymeric's emissary, we may leave that to me. I remain here for now. Is there something you are not telling us, Malty? You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you are missing something. Something important. Vote for Fend. Midgard-Somer stripped you of the blessing of light? You alright? How do you feel? I see. It is a relief to hear that you were otherwise unharmed. Midgard's belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgard-Somer made mention of a covenant, did he not? No laws against the anime figures, Batman. No. I know there are no laws. There's just living and having enough money to feed yourself. One of the ancient myths regarding Silver Tear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. You should. Just like those Tic Tacs. Elphic and Naimea, brother time and sister fate, decreed that Midgard-Somer ever watch over the source from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Heidelin herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let's keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Art thou a pawn, or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? You came into existence just for that. No, walk really slowly. Take 2 hours, then you won't have to show self-control.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale.
It'll show you self-control for you by being closed.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other.
Hey, at least it's not Florida.
The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
The Ishgardians have warred with the Duranians for centuries. Nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. It was not Midgard Stormer who roared. A call to arms by one of the First Blood cannot be ignored. Until such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance, and pray that our fears are unfounded. Just want to be out of Realm Reborn. I'm tired.
I feel that.
Ere I forget, I believe Frida has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ascians. I inform her that our business with the Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braid. All done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head into the Solar, shall we? Why am I so tired today?
I don't know, but you sound more tired than I am.
I mean, yeah, because you slept so much.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
You get a rock in your pockets for self-defense. Bring some pocket sand with you. Maybe it'll help.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether.
Hmm.
But why rock?
So we could beat them over the head with it, I guess.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't think it's going to help much if they have a knife or a gun, but...
Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
It's your pet rock, Cherry. So is it an attack rock?
Please tell me you're
Like an
joking.
attack dog?
God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized
Yeah, I got a
form
server.
is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Exclamation mark Discord, or there's a link below the channel, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Saucy.
You're welcome.
Oh crap, you won't be able to send a picture right away. Security features require you to be level 2. You can DM it to me.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them.
Oh, you can just...
prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul, or still more.
It's the same. You can just get to me in the Discord. It should be at the top. I tried to keep my name the same on everywhere. I think TikTok's the only place I couldn't. Which I do need to go back and fix that. I need to figure out a different name for my TikTok.
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source.
Jerry self-defense mode. Very cute.
And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
I was told yesterday I was 27 quests away from leaving ARR.
27?
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I think I've done about half of them.
But tell us, what are your theories?
You're getting there then.
I, for one, am most eager to understand
Halfway
the
there.
process, however vaguely.
Yeah, so I should have somewhere between 10 to 15 left, I think. As a guess.
I thought you might say that. But no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
One. For somebody else. Two.
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum.
And I want to go back to Castrum.
During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
It's sprinkling.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men.
The world knew that you had no self-control. It's trying to stop you. Listen to it.
Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go.
How heck is... You bought a monster, you could... That's not going to save you from the rain. You can't cover yourself with a can of monster. What does inveigled mean?
Inveigled? That I've never heard of such a word.
They're using it in the game, so inveigle. Persuade someone to do something by means of deception or flattery. It's a bribe.
Oh.
Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arsians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Just kiss already.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alfino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalimo shall accompany you. Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Urianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Is this going to be another dungeon? Castrum Part 2.
Could be.
It would seem that events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and in recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Lowred will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilberd at our headquarters in Ul'dah. He'll take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front line. These take you to Northern Thanalan, do they not? We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Flamine travels to Ul'dah, and we shall serve as her escort. My daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machination, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold position of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. Past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzeum must present a united front or we shall fall. Ah, how extraordinary that my little Celia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might not stand at her side, not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. Colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger, even for one so familiar with her street. Ah, we'll be tied the Blackguard, so much as glares in your direction, my lady. God damn this dude. Such a weirdo. I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then? The journey continues. Did you actually go out there in the rain? Are you on your phone watching me? Yes. I hope you at least brought a coat or something. You're raining yet, but I'm watching you as I walk? Okay. Oh, did that just... oh no, never mind. Okay. Weird. Which is being weird again. You forgot to bring a flashlight. Your phone is a flashlight. Commander Levalor sent word that you'd be coming. Veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the El Masha. Returning to the task at hand. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Ralban's Push. Ugh. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing: getting your hands on the resources found here at the processing. Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. I speak with Lieutenant Edelstein, and we might coordinate our counter strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it will be welcome tidings. For everybody except for the traders. Then I go, my soldiers, yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. Civilian draughtsmen, you see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing. You also forgot your... Oh, man. And my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices. Devices of Imperial design, no less. By my order, the Flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. It troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this. I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial Army. I would once again ask for your aid. We've been keeping a close eye on that Garlean garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They decided to take to the field to meet this assault head-on. I reprise your fellow scions of the situation, and am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. I report to Lieutenant Alien, and lend your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive. That was a disconcerting thing to see. From an angle over here, it looks like they were cooking the torso of a body.
Oh. Yeah, I can see that.
Glad to have you with us. I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force from Castra Meridian. Their main column assembles to the north near Galamud's Talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage the plot. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilbert. Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bid you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was getting restless, holed up in Ul'dah, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. Reinforcements are welcome. We have enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye. It would be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much as a rule. Let's take this fight to the Garleans. Wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of those storage tanks be exposed to fire. There are no objections. The Scions shall join the Fourth and give battle to this main column. You're the Third, then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yuhase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. I don't know what that is. What is this an entrance to? Oh, Bahamut. Okay. I didn't realize they put an entrance for that there.
I've never seen that entrance before.
You're watching my stream, right?
Yeah.
Are you seeing static at all going across the screen?
No.
Because it's showing up on OBS for me. And it's done that
strange.
it's done that once or twice before the past. But I've never actually had somebody like here I could ask about it.
Yeah, no, I don't see it. If I did see it, I'd let you know.
I guess it's just an OBS's end then. I'm still really curious what that is though. I've never been able to figure out what that was. As long as it doesn't crash my computer, I am fine. I just realized I'm almost at 10 hours. I don't think I'm finishing ARR tonight.
Unfortunate. I think you got like 17 quests to go.
No, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads. Better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts. I imagine we'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground. Make sure we root out all these would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I assigned you your areas to scour clean of any soldiers. Enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. Rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here after all. I wanted to go longer, but OBS freaking out, Twitch having those weird crashing issues, like, or disconnecting issues or something like that, and the fact that I'm about to pass out here in my chair. I think it's bedtime.
Fair enough. All right.
I'll be in a sanctuary when I log out. What am I supposed to have with me as I walk? You're gone. Sorry, I'll write into somebody. But it's 9:30 and I've been streaming for 10 hours. I'm tired. I'll send you to Masaki. I know you already know who they are. Yeah, ¿qué pasa? Yeah, this is gonna be a quick raid, so make sure you guys copy your raid links, your raid messages. Top for sub, bottom for no subs.
Thank you for the stream.
Thank you for joining, Saucy. Appreciate it, and for being my emergency mod.
No problem.
But I will catch you later. Have a good rest of your night.
See ya.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Good night. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay safe, comment, and I will catch you all later.